I found a peanut. I found a peanut. I found a peanut in
In
my
my brain?
pants. Duh,
Uh,
duh. The show will begin in 20 something
oh man.
in an indeterminate
computer
amount of
sucks.
seconds.
It's not accurate.
You should have just tried to get your. You couldn't have made. You could have made it smaller. Shh, shh. If we have to spend all night getting this right, shh. The DJR Network presents. Well, oh crap, Nation. I like it already, very much. Night Creeps. It's very
It's much better than this. My computer is so
Make
shit.
it go away. You're ruining it. I don't even want to see it. I don't even want to see it. You're ruining it. It was a beautiful piece of work you made, and you're ruining it. Can I say something?
What's up?
We do this show about once a week now,
I know.
and that's about as often as I wear this shirt. And I feel like it's been accidentally timed out to where I'm wearing this shirt. The last 3 shows I think we did, I changed out of this shirt to put another shirt on because I'm like, dude, this can't be the Night Creep shirt, but I think it is. And the good news is, this is our first piece of merch, and it's available in Walmart. You can purchase this at your local Walmart. Night Creeps have made a deal. We have put out this Balance shirt. It's available at Walmart. Yeah, it's like $10 or $20 depending. I don't know. It's not expensive. Go get one.
But you have to watch out. If you're in Chicago,
Child molesters.
you might not be able to get it.
Oh, what?
You didn't hear about that?
No, what?
I guess Chicago has to close down.
Oh my God, Lucas Visconti.
What? No. I just read this.
No, it's because of the headband and the babbling. What's happening?
Oh. I thought.
Hey, what's going on now in Chicago?
Can we get someone with
What has Mayor
around here
Beetlejuice
so I
done?
can say some words?
What has lesbian Beetlejuice done? Lori Lightfoot.
Lesbian Beetlejuice?
Yes, Chicago is the mayor of Chicago not a lesbian Beetlejuice? Slap your mic. Your mic's talking back. Hey, well, you back on. It got worse. Mother
What
dick.
the fuck?
You slapped it too hard. You got to like just gently, just paw it. Paw it. Hey, oh yeah, good. But better. It's better. It's better. I'll just talk really low. So how you doing? Okay, we were good. Stop jiggling
Not
it.
good.
Stop jiggling it. Oh, Lori Lightfoot was voted out. So what the fuck happened in Chicago, Lucas?
They have to shut down a few of their Walmarts because they're losing money, and they have been for 17 years. And they're just continually, the stealing is getting worse, and they just have to shut them down. So not as many people are going to be able to go to Walmart around there, I guess.
That's interesting because for me, I don't know about you and where your locality, but as a Jersey boy, Walmart has only been barely around the last 17 years of my life, let alone just started. Because we had Kmart, we had Bradley's, that was our Walmart, and those were fucking glorious. We had Nationals, that was a place. Let me tell you,
Nationals, I don't remember that.
it was local, mostly local, I'd assume. I'm on multiple locations, but just in an area, like whatever, probably maybe East Coast, maybe just New Jersey. I was a little boy, Lucas. Well, I don't know the business dealings of these companies. It could have been just to one place. It was called Nationals, and it was so lovely. You walk in, you immediately are hit with the smell of burgers and fries because they got like this little diner, open air diner cafe just right there when you walk in. Then to the left, there's like fucking little carousels and rides for kids and arcade
Those little
games,
things.
like quarter,
I
like
see
coin op
those.
shit. And then there's a salon a little further down. There's the whole like a whole Walmart within, right? Furniture section, like real furniture, massive rugs. And then along the walls all around the place there was doors and hallways, and down those there was all types of more stores. Like crazy specialty stores, fucking pet shop in there. It was phenomenal.
Pet Shop Boys?
What are you, some kind of queer?
I'm wearing a headband.
Sounds like Woolworths. Jim is a nationalist. Well, I stole my Joker action. You slap it again. I stole my Joker action figure from. Yeah, that's better. I stole it from Nationals when I was a little boy. So I am a nationalist. I have a. Stop it! Stop touching it, you fucking piece of shit! Jesus Christ, can you just leave the mic alone and talk at a reasonable distance from it and stop breaking it? You fuck. Fucking fuck. Fuck.
I'm just terrible. Oh, we lost everybody now. So.
Yeah, I know. You kicked it with your fucking... Fine, if you're going to be this fucking mediocre, I will be equally mediocre and tell you two tales. What is it?
You got to remember something.
You can't do podcasts like this if you're not a fucking, like some kind of thick-skinned motherfucker. You know what I mean?
I thought he was going to say sexual deviant, to which I would have said I agree fully. Well, why are you putting that goblin in my face? You know I had a bad enough 2 days, Lucas. You know I bought this brand new vehicle. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful vehicle. Top of the line, lap of luxury I'm riding in. And quite a pretty penny. Let's just say we bet the bank on it. And is that what you say? No, that's too literal. We yeah, it was expensive. And so I've had it now just a few short weeks. I was in the grocery store after a long day. I finished the grocery store, rather. I was in the parking lot. Which, by the way, I have to ask you something about parking lots.
Oh, no.
And I'm about to leave, and the woman texts me, and I get into it. I message her back, blah, 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 blah. And I kind of get distracted. I'm not paying attention. I kind of zone out. And all of a sudden I hear smash right into the, sounded like a car drove into the side of mine. And I look up with a jolt. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm looking. I don't see anything. Nothing. And I'm freaking out though, because it was so loud, and like I swore I felt a vibration too with the noise. But before I could process any more, I now hear and I feel it all down the side of my car. It was a shopping cart. I get out, two huge black fucking 6-foot long gashes along the side, both doors, everything. I got it out with a magic eraser, so it's good. Yeah, it's fine. It was just like the bumpers of the cart scraped off onto the fucking car.
Okay, so it's just like the rubber.
Yeah, but oh my God, I drove home thinking about, like I did. I didn't want to use my nails. I didn't know what to do, but I licked a bit and I tried. And I'm like, all right, I think this is gonna come off. I think this is just on the outside. Thankfully not. Today I walked out of the store. I parked my vehicle. I get out. I walk up to exactly where I parked my vehicle, and I see my vehicle sitting there, and the whole front end is smashed in, destroyed. The whole front end destroyed. I drop everything. I shit my pants, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I realized an identical car as mine pulled next to mine and parked next to mine with a fucking smashed front. I died. I was dead.
Okay. Do you want to try this again? Do you want to try restarting the show?
Yes. And then, well, let me just say this before we do that. Let's start it after I tell you this parking lot. What we can get into it later. It could be just this, and we'll never talk about it again. Steve Cutler could say something. Zen's producer. Anybody. why do you people park anywhere except for the spots that are waiting for you sitting? I don't even want to say. I don't even want to say it. I'm ruining my secret here. You realize
I know what you're talking about.
every store, right? Every store everywhere, there is a parking spot directly next to it where you can just pull right up, you get out of your fucking car, you walk right in, you walk right out, you get back in your car and you drive away. Is that your experience?
What do you mean there's a parking spot right there?
There's next on the side of the store, there's always a row of parking spaces.
Yeah.
And they're always open.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's because people haven't figured it out yet. Where
What the fuck is wrong with everybody?
Yeah, you're right.
They're
Sometimes
like
there's even a
talking
side
about
door.
traffic and
What store it is.
you say what?
Sometimes there's like a side door that you can go in as well. Like the old Walmart I used to go to, if you parked on the side, you could go through a different door than everybody else. But that's where they had like the aluminum can machine.
Yeah, I was about to say that's what we have by mine. It's like it's a little further, but it's still on the side. But slap it. Yeah, it blows my mind hearing all of these like parking lot jokes and people complaining about finding parking. It's just like this common thing, and I've never had that issue. So, but yeah, you were supposed to press the button so we can start this goddamn show. Nobody wants to sit here for 11 minutes listening to us waiting. They want us. They came here for the intro, not listening to us for 11 minutes. No, that wasn't good. Steve likes a fast car. He wants to drive it far away. A 91 Dodge B25. Now, why are we back on this broken mic again? What is this? Why are the option? What happened to the option you had where everything worked fine versus the option where it's either bad mic, good video, bad video, good mic? Or what happened? What have you done? Is it like this in the audience? Please, audience, is this sound as maddening, the double back talk, is this as horrible of a show to you as it is to me?
I can hear
Because
it.
if you like it, then I don't care. We could pretend it's some fucking fancy effect. We're being psychedelic, bro. Now you're not
Even with it muted, it does that thing. I don't know
No.
why.
Not for me. When it was, maybe. I don't hear it now. Now it sounds pretty good. No, it's just, it comes a little bit. Zen's producer says it's annoying. So why were we talking about Chicago, and when are you going to start the show?
We were just talking about Chicago because we were talking about Walmart. I saw that.
Oh, yeah. Whoop-de-doo.
You're going to have to play that. Cause
Whoop-de-fucking-doo to Chicago. Oh, this looks better. It looks a lot better. Oh yeah, it's time to go live on Facebook. I forgot. These were the exclusive 10 minutes for YouTube. Shh. I don't know, man. Your name had longer screen time than mine. I don't know. You had like an extra 3 seconds. Now my mic has a buzz. Fucking cock-sucking machine. Hello. How's my Pekka? fucking
metaphysical
cock.
look at what's funny and what's a character.
Fucking cock.
The following program is filled with the most of excellence to ever grace the podcast world. The individuals involved are the most logical and probably the most...
Wait, now who's
you will ever
talking?
hear put
It's
voice
a
to
different
mic.
man
You
talking
have
every
been
time.
warned. Do not think this is all a bit. I repeat, it is not a bit at all. Never, ever, forever. We.
No, not too long at all. It's not like the ending of The Hobbit or nothing with a bunch of false, a bunch of extra ending. I can't wait until we can see it. It's a wonderful, wonderful intro, and I can't wait until it's able to be played.
It didn't come out good.
Ba-da-ba.
It scared you.
It scared her. J.B. Floyd says, so that's why you guys were late. You went parking. That is right. We went parking. I mean, how often do you do that? I keep doing this just to look at my face.
I mean, I guess once you have your own place, you don't really go parking anymore, unless you're...
Oh, sexually? No. Am I still buzzing? No, we just went... You fucking sicko. This is why I don't go parking with you.
You parked behind
No,
the car
no.
with your truck, your small S10 truck, which had a really small
No.
cab.
You're disgusting. This is why I refuse to go parking with you, Lucas.
And you're parked in the alley behind that bar, and then if you go
Enough!
further in the alley, there's another bar that you're going
Look at your armpits. They're sweaty.
So
Good,
in
good,
between,
you heard
the
that, you
bars, stop
fucking fuck.
and you bang inside of your small S10.
Yeah, bang your mic, your small
It's like
penis, you fucking
The
peanut
standard
cock fruit.
kind of, you're using that.
What is he
a little
doing
longer.
now?
You can get different heads for it.
Oh, and then when your microphone works, you make me wish it doesn't. Again, this is why I will never go parking with you.
You're missing out, boy. You're missing out.
How's the mic? How's the mic, Becky?
I'm a
Because
professional.
Luke's is a
worker.
piece of shit, and he should throw his on the fucking wall.
I should just throw myself.
Throw it on the wall. So, Chicken McNuggets or Wendy's Chicken Nuggets. Go. No, fella. Why? We'll talk. Why would you want to play that clip? From, I understand it's a part of the FGTZ cinematic universe. I understand this is the mess we made. Okay, I understand what happened.
Well, yeah. Watch it.
I get it.
Do you want to hear some betas slinging shit?
I never do. I will. I'm a team player, but no, I don't. I absolutely don't. Zen's producer says McNuggets. And I'm pretty sure I've been making it clear for like 10 episodes now that I am not interested at all in these clowns. But I will be a team player. McNuggets or Wendy's Chicken Nuggets?
Ooh, I'm not sure. I'd have to have them right next to each other because I don't think I've had them in conjunction.
Your brain
close
don't
enough.
work good or something? Your brain don't work good or something? You can't, you know what? Okay. Stop thinking about two of them then, okay? Maybe you're in your brain, you're having a hybrid. You're like having a hybrid nugget right now.
Pink paste with
Does he just keep talking? What?
pink paste with beachy shit on them. That pink paste from the Ghostbusters movie. That's what they're feeding us. That's why everybody.
Yeah, sure. But we didn't. Okay, so you don't like chicken McNuggets then?
No, they're not bad.
Okay,
I just had some. I had one McDonald's one today. We went and got some Happy Meals.
you had a single McDonald's nugget today.
I mean, from the kids.
Okay, when's the last time you've had a Wendy's McNugget?
It's been a while.
A Wendy's nugget.
Probably.
Do you remember the flavor and taste and
Have they changed?
flavor and taste,
Is
the
this
flavor
different
and the
from
feel?
Wendy's to Wendy?
Not in my. I've had Wendy's nearly nationwide, and they've all been the same to me. I've certainly had them in your locality.
I'm gonna say Wendy's.
You're going to say Wendy's. Now, Zen's producer says they're irrelevant. Here's Mike. I assume you're stealing food from children. Cancel Luke. Good point. I assume she didn't mean your children are irrelevant, and she meant the Wendy's nugget is irrelevant. Here's what here's what I got to say. Chicken McNuggets are probably inferior in a technical sense. Wendy's is probably a better product. I prefer McDonald's McNuggets, hands down, no question. And I think my mouth might prefer a Wendy's nugget, but if you give me a choice between the two, I'm taking. Look, you know how good a Wendy's nugget and that honey mustard is. It's the shit. But my mouth's watering for one right now. But if you're going to put that next to a chicken McNugget and any sauce on that menu, I got to have that first. I got to have that instead.
What about what JB says?
Stupid conversation. What? He's an idiot. Don't listen to him. He's fucking whacked, bro. He read one of my books. Don't trust him.
Yeah, that is pretty whacked.
Fucked up.
Fair.
Anyway, that was just a way to stop talking about whatever we were talking about and to try to make you forget that you're trying to play a stupid clip that I do not want to. Can you, okay, like, so why do you still have, okay. If you guys can only see, I'll show you what I see, you clowns.
No, don't do that.
Can you see what I see?
Do you really want to know?
They got to see what I see. It's not fair that they don't.
My computer to present the thing, but the computer sucks.
No, what?
And then I got the microphone through one phone, and then I got the headphone through the other phone.
Oh, just forget it.
It's a whole thing. I'm overthinking it. I'm losing it.
I think you could see here. I'm not sure. You got his face, and you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, fucking 6. He's in here from 6 different places, wondering why we can't run a fucking show. You still have why is the intro still there?
Wait,
Damo, are you working? Damo, what time is it in Damien? What were you gonna say? I'm so sorry.
Oh, I don't know. Damo might be working. Wait, what time is it there?
2:15 p.m.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Anyway, what's up?
All right, you don't want to see the clips. That's fine.
No. I said I'm a team player. I will look at it if I have to. I think I could show you this in the meantime.
I'm just.
What's the purpose? What's the purpose of it? Tell me the purpose. Like, what does looking at this video that you want to see serve us?
This was a new show. But
look, wait, can I finish? Can I finish? Can I finish?
No.
Can I finish?
No.
Can I finish?
No.
Can I finish?
No.
Can I finish? I understand. Forget about what purpose it has to me. What does it I'm willing to say, because it has no value to me. But for us here in Night Creeps, what is its value? If you think it has value, play it. I will look upon it. I will look upon it, and I will make a judgment.
It's just people mentioning you.
Oh, okay. Then I want to see it.
Oh, okay.
Duh. This fucking guy.
All right, what's up, everybody? I was waiting for like a timer or something. I don't know. I'm an idiot, but everybody, welcome to Brandon Shitty Stream, the BSS show. I got my 2 guests here, Owen and Bobby.
Like I said, Brandon Shitty Stream.
Ooh, you can pause. It's a good name. What are you making fun of it for? He's got a nice little layout. It's a good name. He's sitting with 3 golems.
Oh, you didn't include him as well?
He's a garden gnome.
Oh, gnomes and golems.
Yeah.
But, it's the most appropriately named thing ever. It actually resembles the name so well that it's perfect. It's a perfect creation.
Maybe he's smart and he says, look, I'm a piece of shit. It ain't hard to fucking tell. So let me just be clear about it. You know, Brandon's shitty stream. I doubt that's the
Nick,
reason,
and
but
dude, I'm
maybe.
gonna be honest. When I first came across you guys like influence you guys, and even though this guy I don't like, I'm not gonna talk about him. This problem.
Ooh, I wonder who it is. It's Luke. It's Luke, isn't it? He's gonna say it about that fucking Luke character, or who do you think it could be? Could it be Damien or Lou? It's probably Lou. Lou.
Do we want to be on screen for this?
He really didn't like Lou. What is it?
Who didn't like Lou?
The garden gnome. Why are we on camera? Now I'm backwards. My back's to it. It was better the other way. We don't need to be here. Our voices are better than our faces. We're both not pretty, you know.
True. Hey,
I look like fucking Orson Welles butt fucked the brain, the mouse, the brain. Like he actually butt fucked a little mouse, and somehow that mouse shat me out. That's what I look like. And you obviously look like fucking Pat Morita fell on his face a few times high on pot.
okay.
Here, you want to prove that? You want to prove it? There we go. That's us. See, that's what we look
the
like.
people that influence me to like.
You get me up crazy.
He said my name. I'll rewind
Name
it for
Grindle.
you. Here, let's make him say it again.
Yeah.
He said only say it one
I
time.
mentioned his name, Grindle.
Nope, he said it 3 times now. Boo. Boogie, boogie, boogie. So, all right. He said
Hold on.
my name because he loves me a whole lot.
Always remember.
You can't do podcasts like this if you're not a fucking, you know, like some kind of thick-skinned motherfucker. You know what I mean?
All right, follow up.
This is probably the only time I'm gonna mention his name, Grindle. Or like the people that influence me to like, oh shit. So
Oh wow!
I can
thank
be
you.
like kind of a nobody and get into this and gain an audience. 'cause you guys-
Oh, we're nobodies. Oh. Spoiler alert, I've seen this clip already.
Oh,
I didn't see the clip. Somebody, I won't name who, Luke, pointed out that I was mentioned in the first 20 seconds, and I ran excited. I said, ooh. And that's a great line. It took Brandon 3 months to come up with it. Finally, a comeback. And it's a great line.
Oh wow!
I can
thank
be
you.
like kind of a nobody and get into this and gain an audience because you
I like
guys
that.
like.
And I bet he wasn't even trying to make a joke. You were going to say?
he said kind of a nobody, so that there's a little give.
Oh, yeah. See, we're kind of somebody. If we're kind of nobodies, we're also kind of somebodies.
So he kind of screwed up his own thing.
Well, I'm being told of a story in I got a
just said
top
that, too.
secret chat here. That a top secret newswire is what I wanted to say, and what's coming through is this story. Do you know anything about this story? I don't want to give up a source here, but
No,
boy, oh boy, if you can tell us that story, we will share.
but I am not surprised if it is true.
And tell us how much of what you just said can we say source. Anyway, yeah, what?
I think both parties involved tend to have that happen with other people a lot, it seems. Just within like a couple of months or weeks sometimes. Like you'll meet somebody, either one of these guys, things, whatever. And within weeks, people will despise them.
Is that what's been happening? I haven't noticed. I just noticed that their views are fake. I don't watch their shows because I'm a bitter fuck and I don't want to give them views. But I see, listen, real views don't work this way. You don't get 40 views, sit on 40 views for a day or two, and then overnight spike up to 300 views and then have no more movement. These are bursts and they're coming after the fucking fact.
Must not have been paying for it lately.
Well, that's another thing. Yeah, their funds may have dried up.
Well, if what we heard is true, then perhaps one of the person is responsible for that.
Well, apparently on the Saul show, Derek had said that he's not friends with dumb fuck and maybe Brandon. I'm not sure. This is what I'm getting a report of here. Getting a report. That's how I'm reading the report. It's cryptic. It's like someone sending these on stone. They're scribing them into stone. Yes.
So, what we're watching here is another branch off. Is another
part of the FGTZ cinematic universe. And by the way, JB, what was a fine description? Please tell us what's a good description of us. We would love to hear about us. Thank you. But go on, Luke.
Oh yeah, now I'm just taking shit out.
Ignore her. It's a woman. Ignore her. Say what you were saying. You're a man. Use your man. A man is talking. Continue talking.
Men are talking.
Get to her in time
today. By the way,
we'll get to her if we have time.
I'm just saying, this is another branch off, just as they branched off. So this is a third cousin of old FGTZ.
Yeah, they're like in Multiplicity. This is the art-hearted Michael Keaton.
I like it. Then he didn't do a movie for a while.
Oh, Jesus, play this stupid shit and get these assholes' faces off my fucking eyeballs.
Oh, but if Derek is on the outs with Brandon and Kevin Dumbfuck, is it partly because he did this?
I couldn't imagine.
You're doing
Why would
show?
it be that way?
I'm not there. I'm not. You're excluding me from things. What, am I holding you back or something? Oh, and you have these guys on, like, you know what? You're taking Bobby Nick now. You're taking Kevin too. You're taking all my guys.
Listen, I really don't want to get into it today. Not this. I'm saying the Geno stuff, the compound stuff. I was hoping we didn't get into it at all, but there really is.
Unless the boss wants me to say yes, because I have no spine.
Lovely. I have a theory that I would like to divulge in an upcoming episode. Slap your mic. And I don't want to not say it now, but I also don't want to talk about it. God damn it. I really want to talk about it. Finish this stupid clip and maybe we'll forget what I said.
And get into this and gain an audience, because you
I
guys I thought
up.
you had to be somewhat famous to do a podcast.
But that's what I thought, bro. That's exactly what I thought.
Yeah, no, I mean we all just came.
All right, bad ending of the clip, but what a stupid thought. I thought you had to be famous to do a podcast. You could just do you just turn the thing on like the thing was designed.
Are these podcast has become the Q-tip?
Mm-hmm.
These are YouTube streams. And
right, podcast is the Q-tip.
Originally on iPod. Right?
Right, which is what I was about to say before you fucking so rudely interrupted me, is that podcasts were originally designed. It was the word podcast is for any one of you in your little pod, with your little fucking pod here, you can now broadcast. You can broadcast from your pod, meaning your individual personal space.
Really? That's what that means?
And the device, it was a double meaning. Yes, this was definitely said. You were saying?
Double meaning. Double mint gum.
You were saying?
I can't.
Fucking jerk off. About the thing I don't want to talk about. The reason I don't want to talk about it is, one, because I didn't want to talk about it today. Two, your mic is annoying. Three, I believe this will take a full episode. I really do. It's like it's a very long and involved theory. Nope, don't. Now I'm afraid. Oh no, here comes the racist. I'm here. Let me pretend it's in hot water. Everybody hide all of your items. There's a black man. Let me say the N-word 3 times now. Why is it anytime there's a black person in the studio, Geno's just got to fucking go, this N-word gets it, this coon gets it, this, like, just got to throw out the fucking words, like... Why? Why can this stupid clown just not sit around a black and not think about their cock? Now, is he not here now? We don't do these shows regularly, you guys. Good definition of the creeps. Sick grandchild of Orson Welles meets illegitimate child of Pat Morita that fell on his face. Luke, are you here? What the this is why Gino hates you. Gino was right. Gino is always right. Now he cried. Now he cried and left. Where did he go? I'm expected to talk to you people. It's ridiculous. This is looking like the kind of guy that wants to sit here talking to you people. About what? Where were we even going? Give me a topic. Yeah, his brain is pickled all right. Fucking cunt. Still got 8 of his fucking computers in here, though. Goddamn motherfucker. Goddamn motherfucker. Listen, all I could think about are a bunch of R-worded Michael Keatons right now. So that's what's happening in my brain. It's just like 15 R-worded Michael Keatons running around, apparently talking about their love of pizza. Boy. Now what do I have to get into this fucking theory? Jesus Christ. To buy me some time. Buy me some time. Buy me some time. Yeah, buy me some time. Football cream. So, my theory... I was looking for Luke to come in. I thought he would come in right at that moment. My theory is I need to fucking figure out how to make it so I don't hover over this one space and it pops up with Windows 11 cunt. My theory with Gino is very long, and I don't even quite know how to present it. But I have questions for it. I just wonder. I don't even know if it's a theory. This is why I'm more confused. I was lying before. It's not that it's long. It's just that I want to talk about this. I just don't have it formulated. But I'm just finding a disconnect. And maybe this is why it's so hard to eloquate it. I am finding a disconnect in the idea of a free speech network, of the anti-woke, anti-cancel culture network. Having oh, hi, you're here. Good. I don't have to do this now. Hi, you're here. Oh, God.
Am I?
I don't fucking know. Are you? Can we do a show or what? Can we do the show?
This is great. Yo, yeah, that was great.
You know this is your show too, right?
Oh, no, it's not mine.
No. What?
There we go.
Why are you sabotaging, bombarding? Why are you weirding out? What are you doing to your own show is what I'm asking. What are you doing?
Starting to run out of some.
Because it seems like you're trying to get me. But
That's why I was sent here by Brandon.
But you're the getting got. You're getting got.
I'm the one getting got. You're getting got.
I'm not getting got.
I'm gotten you.
No.
Cotton picked and gotten.
I'm long gone. You don't get what's. You're just dealing with the smoke of me. The fucking dusty trail left behind. That is all.
Unless they say.
I went long ago. That was like before you even got here. I went well before.
So I'm just seeing that puff of smoke that was you.
That's it, bro. That's it.
Man, I got here too late.
Why? What happened?
So you're saying that I dropped Gino for a puff of smoke?
Yes. Yes.
Worth it.
I mean, trade Gino for a piece of shit and it's worth it. I don't. What do you think, then? Let's talk about this.
I'm amazed. I'm amazed and I'm sad.
Look at his
really
armpits.
that someone like Gino would think that
You're wearing a headband and your pits are sweating and you're up like this and you're like, you just need an American flag on a fucking pole. Go on, please. Please.
maybe it's because he wanted the rock star to be like a cool friend of his, because music is so cool compared to comedy. So he was like, oh, now I got this fan who's like rock, he plays music, and like, he'll be my cool fan. And then when his band makes it, because like they're good, man, they're good. At least that's what he said originally. And then he said we were.
He was lying. He had.
I'm not really sure. Well, see, but here's the thing. Even the betas were like, "Hey, man, great, this is great." And then as soon as they left,
Yeah, but they also love Avalancher's music. They love Avalancher's music as well. Go on.
It's just the disingenuousness.
I know. You have Gino Bisconte one week. Oh, I love these guys. Next week, oh, I hate these guys. We have these guys saying the same shit. That's just how it goes. They're just fucking lying liars.
Is it because everything, and like we've talked about before, some people only have one level, or they're stuck on one note. If you can imagine the 5 lines of note, some people can hit all the notes, but some people are just stuck. Some people aren't even on the staff. They're way up here. They're just like alone. They're stuck on this one level. They can't see all the different.
You saying that helped me because I pinched the back of my neck and tried to focus on a note, tried to turn this into music again. Because that's, I feel, when I get lost the most in these things is when it stops being music, when I forget that it's music, And you said that because I was listening to this. I listened a lot of fucking Herbie Hancock lately. Serious Real Jazz Channel is about all I could fucking tolerate. Everything else is pretty much trash. I don't even want to pay the 99 cents for the next 3 months when my 3 months are up, because it's fucking garbage. It's garbage. See, this is me. This is me on Sirius XM. Ready? Here's me driving. Quick, sing a song, Luke. Okay, sing a song. Just sing something. You're the radio. Go.
And I said,
click.
Hey,
I said click. Sing another song. But I wouldn't have clicked that song. I would have kept the click. Click.
Do you
click.
have the time? Oh, like a
click. Click. But that was correct because I often click back. Click, 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 click. I went back to Four Non Blondes. Click, 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 click. Apparently I drive a school bus. Yo.
You're stuck on this one.
Hold up. This is what a fucking wheel is. This is where my hands would be on a wheel, but when you look at it like this, it looks like I'm driving a school bus.
Yeah.
But it's like totally normal this way. Anywho, yeah, it's a useless fucking piece of shit. I have a better selection. I've complained before on shows how there's no radio networks in the town I work, except for an 80s station. I did find that there's a classic rock channel. Now that I have a better vehicle with a better antenna, maybe there will be more channels. But I will take an 80s channel, a classic rock channel, and my Spotify over that fucking serious bullshit any day. I will find more pleasure. I like commercials. I will listen to commercials and find more pleasure than I'm getting on Sirius. It's just the worst songs possible.
The local commercials can be freaking hilarious.
Oh, they're amazing.
Read terribly. Oh my god.
They're amazing and racist. Like you're still hearing some really culturally out of touch and fucking antiquated shit. I like commercials.
There is something to the old DJs that would actually curate a playlist. Sure, there were certain songs they had to kind of shove in there, but there was always a little bit of space for them to put something else in there. And
not when I'm in there.
Oh, yeah. That's why sometimes like a YouTube playlist is awesome, or a Spotify playlist. The only thing with Spotify, if you don't pay for it, you know, they kind of shuffle things in there.
I pay for it until I get these phases where I can't stand having Spotify, because now what happens is my mind gets locked in indecision where I have to have an album. If I don't have an album, I can't fucking focus. I gotta have an album. I gotta have a new episode of a podcast. I gotta have something ready to go. I can't have those playlists because you know what? The playlists somehow are not working out. But then I find if I cancel Spotify and then just use the free version with ads and shit and random play, it somehow I find that I enjoy that. So I end up doing that for like half a year, and then I get tired of that, and something new comes out and I need to hear it, and then I get Spotify again. But yeah, I get very tired of all that choice, and I want shit. I want shit controlled for me.
Yeah, and same
Sounded
thing
weird.
with the TV. You know, having to find shit to watch sometimes takes so much time. I mean, people have talked about this a lot, but there used to be, like, remember UHF channels where maybe there was some off-brand shit on there and you could just kind of leave it on. That was nice.
It was wonderful.
Or putting Sci-Fi Channel on at night and getting some Twilight Zones and maybe this and that.
Or into the infomercials even, and then you're watching these weird-faced people and their fucking
Talk about narcissists.
super fake lives.
Way more than us. Just, come on.
Or the televangelists. Like, you're tasting all these different worlds, but that are not within your comfort zone, that are not yours. And I sometimes I get tired of everything being what I want it to be, because seriously, like, that shit gets tiring.
Very, very tired.
You need a little variety. There's a picture of me driving a bus.
Oh, nice.
It's on the internet now.
I wanted to
not
address
on the
this.
internet, yeah.
Zen's producer put this up earlier.
Why can't I download it?
They
what,
love
what did you
everything
say?
until they're-
I can't hear you well. What did you say?
Zen's producer put this up earlier.
What?
Yeah. They love everything until they're told to.
Oh yeah, I can't download the goddamn image, motherfuck. This is pissing me off. I can't. Oh,
Yeah, that's what I mean. But they don't really have a discerning ear. There's no. And again, I mean, this goes into that thing of, like, there are people with artistry, and then there's people who can notice artistry. And if you have neither of those, then you don't understand it at all. And I feel bad for people like that. I feel terrible that they don't have that extra sense, like, maybe they recognize when a moment's supposed to be beautiful, when something's supposed to be great or nice, but there's no capacity to actually get to that point inside of them. It just boggles my mind. Like, I'll say, hey, you could call me gay all you want, but because
But
I'm
I liked
American,
fucking that dude.
because I'm this is going somewhere. Okay.
Oh yeah. You just go ahead. You go ahead and drive that bus on a straight road, and I'll make sure not to fucking pull on the wheel. I'll make sure not to pull the wheel and really get your fucking bus right off the road. Don't worry. Drive straight down that straight path to tell your tale. Go ahead.
Scariest bus driver ever. Oh my God.
Listen, if this were Nightmare on Elm Street 2, I would be like running toward Freddy at the back of the bus. I'm just saying, that guy does look a little weird. Wait, that's me. All right, go on.
So not having that capacity to even know any of that stuff, it makes me kind of sad inside. And I guess is that empathy? Did I just have empathy?
Maybe. I don't know. I could barely hear what you said. Your fucking thing cuts in and out. Hey, guys, says Kiwi Hasselhoff. Hey
Hi.
to you. So they're not empathetic is what you're saying?
Who?
The fucking people you're talking about.
I guess, yeah.
Fucking who?
They just have.
What are you, a fucking owl?
It's almost like they never developed a soul.
Made me say that bad. Not even a joke. You just made me make a bad choice.
Everyone blames me for those.
Yeah, well, that's the mediocre.
Way cooler than Otto? I don't know about that.
What about George?
Ooh.
I don't fucking know. So where were you going now? Where were you going with your tail? Ow. I almost just knocked the whole computer down. Where were you going with your tail?
That I feel I just feel sad that they can't notice any sort. Not only are they devoid of any sort of artistry inside. Oh,
You guys all just saw my titties a second ago, didn't you? When I bent in front of that camera, you all saw my titties, didn't you? All right, go ahead. I will not derail your train, choo-choo.
And I used to always like watching the Olympics. Really,
Special
no matter
Olympics.
what part of the Olympics. I mean, when you're a young boy, you're like, oh, look, gymnast. Ha, ha, ha. Look, this.
When I was a young boy, that's the only sports I'll watch are gymnasts now. And sweaty vagina lady basketball players. Go on.
But even ice skating, I can see the art.
Yeah, girls in tights at all. I'll watch that too. Go on.
But I mean the actual a triple Salchow and this. I mean, I don't know them all. I can't just.
This motherfucker knows even a name.
But even that, I can see the artistry, the work, everything in it. Even though it kind of looks gay, but I guess I have an appreciation for theater, for opera, for ballet, for dance in general. So I guess.
But yet you call me gay when I say that the same thing about Magic Mike. I watched the movie specifically to see Olivia Munn's titties. Okay, I wanted to see Olivia Munn's titties, and I watched men shaking their dick and balls and taints and everything all in my face on a big screen, and not once did I go, ooh, I want a bite of that. No, not once did my fucking penis tingle. No, all that happened is I was like, holy shit, these dudes really dedicate themselves to their craft. Like, wow. Like, the whole movie I'm sitting there going, I had no fucking idea that's what these guys' lives was like. And that's knowing Channing Tatum came from that life and had a creative input in it, I really, I trust that it's pretty accurate. And yeah, man, I
don't watch it.
Appreciated their craft.
I will like them too much.
I wanted to be one of them. I'm like, they're doing drugs. They're slinging dick around all day. They're getting all these pussies. Like, what a life.
Have you seen those porn videos where they're at a bachelorette party or whatever party they bring them into?
I have never masturbated to those porn videos that are titled with letters. I have never once done that.
Never once.
Never. I never enjoyed the idea of a bunch of random women going cock crazy. That's not appealing to me. Like that, these random, it's been like that the whole time. That random, just like women leave work, like as a work party or something, and they go somewhere and some dude whips his cock out, and then they all start going, oh. That's not an appealing idea. That would not make my penis tingle at all.
Do you remember there was?
I don't even have a penis.
HBO Real Sex had.
Clip that, Becky.
They did one of those. They had one of the shows that went to a black strip.
Holla to Mike Holiday Prince.
It was men and women.
I said holla to Mike Holiday Prince, you fucking half Mexican, half Chinese piece of shit.
Night creeps.
Thank you. Thank you. This is my childhood friend.
Oh.
I've known him my entire life.
I'm sorry.
So you, when I say holla to the holiday, please.
And you still know him? Like you still choose to know him?
He's still I'm a lovely person. What are you talking about, you idiot? I'm the king of the earth. Get out of here. Get out of here. Listen, me, this guy, our people, everybody we knew, like we were like all like different crews, but we were all like the FGTZ cinematic universe. It was all offshoots, and we were all part of like just this big giant hive of Garfield, baby. We all represented Garfield, and let me tell you, we owned those streets while we were there. They were ours.
I wish I owned some streets. A lot of my old streets I can't go back to because they were on bases. Hey, that's a little better. Hey.
I wish you owned a mic that worked. This is what you gotta do. This is what you gotta do. This is what you gotta do. You just gotta sit like this. You have to learn. I had this problem years and years ago, when I very first started trying out podcasting. When I first quit my music career, my mediocre music career, and started trying out podcasting.
Common path.
Well, I had this really terrible, it was a rock band microphone, and I had to stay exactly one distance from it, because if I did this, you couldn't hear me. So like, if I even went like this, you couldn't hear me. Like, I just had to sit like this. And believe me, when I'm sitting there with Lou and Mr. Stone, and they're fucking hammering me over my head with their fucking goddamn dumb nonsense, and I can't move, and my neck is killing me, my back is killing me, there's fire racing up with me. We've been streaming for 5 hours straight, and I can't move in any direction.
That's terrible. It's like torture. Why do you do this to yourself?
Because it's the art. You do it for the love of the art.
You don't do it for the view count?
No, you stupid. If we were doing it for the view counts, we would be doing all these other things. We could have been leading the Uncle Frico fucking revolution if we wanted the view counts. Each one of these dorks that everybody's going after, we had our targets on first.
Yeah.
And we fucking said, nah.
So, we were starting to build something, but again,
because we started to do it, and then we stopped doing what we were doing, and now we're still kind of doing it, because now it's a poisoned well, Luke. And I'm sorry, you said it again. Please don't forget, but it's a poisoned well. You dip a toe in there, and it's over, buddy. It's fucking over. Like, now we are poisoned, and we have to get the poison out, Raven. We have to. You know, does that mean we have to masturbate live on air? I don't know. That's what Raven did. She was on the Sibian. Get the poison out, Raven. Is that what? Is how we get the poison out? We touch ourselves publicly?
I'm not signing off on that.
But you didn't say no. So listen, whatever we have to do to get this poison out.
Whoa. She's in?
Sicko. Well, you know she's subscribing to our OnlyFans, even though it's only ball bags. Even like parts of ball bag. We're playing Guess the Ball Bag.
She can put a couple balls inside and maybe like kind of like squirrel cheeks, like it looks like a ball bag.
No, we're playing a specific game. Find Mr. Williams' ball bag. Sorry, Mr. Stone. I was using his old identity. I was dead naming him. Oops. Mr. Stone. The game will be whoever can spot Mr. Stone's ball bag in the lineup wins a prize. But they have to be a subscriber to our OnlyFans, and subscription is free.
Remember, because Stone and Lou are disqualified, right? Or
no, how is Stone disqualified from Pick Stone's nutsack?
Oh, that's
you have to find Stone's nutsack.
From ours?
From everyone's nutsack.
Are we gonna color them all the same color?
No, that would be really weird. Why are you being so presumptuous on the color of Stone's nutsack? How do you know he doesn't have a pink sack?
But he always says that he's dark. Like, he's like, people say,
how do you know Lou doesn't have black balls?
It's very
Lou's balls could be blacker than Stone's.
Very possible.
Not all black people's balls look alike, you racist.
So we're going to be down to 2. It's going to be a 50-50 chance.
No, how do you know Charles Whedon doesn't have the brownest fucking road-burned balls in Kentucky? How do you know?
I can't do that anymore. They may be purple.
No, you can't. You shouldn't have done it at all. Listen, if those ball yank boys had any salt in them, they're going to make some gifts of that, and I have no penis. I gave him another
Oh
one.
no, I sweat like a man.
Hold on. Here's one more. Clip it, Becky. Clip it. Hold on. Ready?
Oh,
Hold on. Lift up your armpit real quick. Lift up your armpit. I have no penis. I have no penis. Yeah, that second take was better.
There you go, boys.
So, yeah.
Another clip, by the way, since you're talking.
Okay.
We'll just,
We can.
you know what?
We will. Look, is the show not about torturing me? Isn't that your goal?
Of course.
That's why you keep taking these prop mics from the fucking cardboard box that you have fucking under the porch out back that's just been wet there for 7 winters. What is now? What is now? What is now? What is now? What is now?
Hold on.
What's now? Oh. So you can put free subscriptions, like you don't have to charge for OnlyFans, correct? Like you could set things up, free subscriptions, and post free videos, right? What's the rules in OnlyFans? This is how we find out if Becky has ever considered OnlyFans, when she has all the fucking answers. It's a trap. What is he doing? Gino, what's he doing? Gino, I'm sorry. You were right. Take me back. Love me again.
Well, it's like this phone doesn't want to fucking work. Jesus.
Fucking
Christ.
throw it in a fucking fire.
Jesus.
Fucking take a big old shit in the toilet. Fucking pour gasoline on top of that shit. Light it on fire, and then throw all your fucking equipment in there. Everything you own that you podcast with, just throw it all in a fucking toilet bowl full of flaming shit. Please.
I'm gonna kill people.
In Minecraft. In Call of Duty.
You know, at some point, I mean, if there was an actual hand-to-hand combat war going on, that would be a very useful skill. Being able to kill people without remorse would be a sought-after skill. And since humans have been doing this since the beginning of time, they say that genetic memory is a thing.
Yeah, well, you know about those monkeys or whatever they. It's a years old story. I'll be super quick, but you know about the ones. Maybe they were penguins, but anyway, it was a certain. I think they would eat a nut a certain way or with a tool. They learned how to use a tool to crack a nut. But then the same species of monkey. Oh wait, this is a different thing because this is almost telepathic. Somehow I'm messing this up. Like somehow on another island, completely no way that these monkeys could have got there. They can't swim. Somehow the monkeys on this other island learned the same trait.
Is that the monkeys can't? Oh.
You're a fucking piece of shit. You know that. You know that. Just because you're fucking Mexican and Chinese or Japanese, whatever. Okay, look, Pat Morita's abortion. Cut it out.
They might punch me just because of my look.
Jesus Christ.
That's a joke, man. I would say that. And he'd be like, yeah, you better watch out.
Yeah.
You gotta walk around like this. Do I look crazy like this, or do I look normal?
No, you look really normal. You look really, really normal. Look, Mike Prince here says you look normal. See, he says right there, you look totally normal. Don't worry about it, bro. It says it right there. Being part Pat Morita should help out with the hand-to-hand stuff. And, yeah. Anyway, we're
genetic memory, and there's certain people who were killers and had to develop the skill to kill people and not feel anything and just be detached about it. That's a true warrior. And again, sought after skill. The best of the warriors usually stuck around and also procreated. Not only in
that means when you put your wiener in a lady and shoot semen in her.
Not only in their own countries, but whatever countries they pillaged and raped and whatever. So this genetic memory has been passed down through centuries.
Rape is totally not cool, everybody. Let's take a moment to acknowledge that. Carry on.
Yeah. But it did happen. So back in the day, a lot more. Or did it?
Were you ever raped in your life, Luke?
Do you mean...
Have you ever been raped? It's a specific question.
No, not that I remember.
Okay.
There may have been a babysitter, a girl babysitter who messed around, but I'm not sure.
No, I don't mean molested. I didn't ask that. Then you're stealing my story. I had the baby. Actually, Mike knows this girl. I don't know, though, if I can say who it is. She's obviously a little older than us, but this was my babysitter on Peary Ave. That's what they call it there. It's Pierre. But on Peary Ave, that part won't identify her to you. The reason why I can't say who she is because, and this was 15, 20 years ago, I seen you outside of her house. It was only one time. It was in passing with her and a bunch of other people. So I know you know her, but I don't know how well you know her. This could be like your wife or something. I don't know if you're married or not, but like it could be somebody you're like super close with. So I'm not going to tell you who it is because that would be fucked up. But a girl was 18 when we were like, 10, 9, 8, made me rub my wiener on her nipples. So just know that much. That's a true story. I was molested by my babysitter. I was also once raped by a virgin. This was a true. This is another true fucking story. She broke her hymen on me.
Hi, man.
Hi, man.
Attila the Hun.
But you were saying.
Yes, I'm a Hun. So, the fact that people
go on and tell us how you're going to kill people without remorse, please.
No,
I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
I'm just saying, some people might have that.
I'm waiting to agree.
Them, but they have to repress it all the time. So they have to repress it all the time, and then sometimes the extra energy that comes out is like artistic energy, or can I just go around punching the shit out of people? Like, I really want to, but I don't. So you go around, you try to like express yourself, you try to write some shit, try to like anything that you're thinking that you want to do to people, you put on a page. You know what I mean? You're like, and then you can burn it because don't want it to really happen. But I'm just saying, some people have this skill inside of them and they can't use it because of current social thing. I mean, I guess if I gone into the military and become some sort of like Rambo commando, that would have been awesome. But, some people have these tendencies and these feelings and is it wrong or is it just, it's just you're a victim of circumstance. You're a victim of your own DNA and the things that happen.
I wasn't listening at all.
I mean, I've got Aztec blood in me, so I want to rip people's hearts out and eat them. And I've also.
I think I have Aztec or some Mayan or I on DMT. Did I tell you this? I'm not going to tell the whole story, but did I tell you this?
Even if you did, I probably wasn't listening.
On DMT, fucking the right amount. Forget everything else I saw. At one point, I walked past a mirror and I looked in, and it was a Mayan, an Aztec warrior, like staring back at me with utter disgust, and like it was gonna kill me. But it was me. It was me, 100%. But like with it was like this motherfucker was just like looking at me like this, like. But it was me looking at me. Anyway, you were saying fuck lips?
What about those faking being Rambo, like me?
Obviously. Look, he didn't want to show off his dumb wrinkles like me, okay? So go on, dick fart. You were talking, please.
So
I diverted you.
So there are other people, too, who probably have this sort of genetic issue, and they don't know how to control it. So
look, maybe you can remember. No, these people are bird-brained idiots, Luke. It's not you. It's not you. It's the audience. It's Becky. It's Rock to D. It's JB Floyd. They're bird-brained idiots, and they cannot hold on to the thread you're laying down. So you've got to, like, keep your threads tighter or something. When I diverge you, get right back on your thread. These idiots can't handle it. They're really dumb. It's nobody else. It's them. They're so dumb. You were saying?
Genetic memory of warriors flows inside of some of our veins and brains.
It's because his mom drank a lot when he was in the womb. Yeah.
So Mexicans drink tequila in the womb all the time. I mean,
cerveza. You were saying genetic imprints.
Mexican
Americans don't like waking up early.
It's 85% tequila. The rest is cerveza.
Okay.
So how do we reconcile this with people that have this genetic memory of being warriors and having to quell the warrior inside? And how do you explain that to other people who don't have that inside? How?
You don't, because it's irrelevant. Whatever warrior, that's why, like, let's say, look, these psychedelic visions some see, they have relevance even if they're not outside, external. Even if they're just your own fucking thoughts manifesting into something else, they are real. And the reality there is I saw an Aztec warrior staring at me in disgust. An Aztec warrior I recognized as me. Now, what's real about that is that Aztec warrior existed. Was it me? I'm not saying. Was it the same one looking at me? I'm not. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying these Aztec warriors existed. If you want, I mean, it's just uninterrupted. Do I have to fucking steal? These Aztec fucking warriors existed, and if they were to look upon us, men of today, they would look upon us with disgust.
Yes.
And it's a hard truth your brain is showing you.
I see.
So the question is to how, and you see, this is why I didn't want you to fucking derail. Cox.
I let you drive the bus.
No, we're both there's two steering wheels here, but I'm just saying, like, one chair or something. I don't know that. I'm mixing my martinis right now. But look, the fucking reason why we don't do what your question was, how do we reconcile or whatever, how do we, those who don't know or don't have the sleeping Aztec in them, and those who, we don't, because whether or not that Aztec sleeps within you, it's not there, because it would eat its enemies. You will not eat them to their bones. Not in any way, shape, or form, because it is no longer the norm. It's not a part of our structure.
No,
it's not something that'll be done. There's no battle. You're not going to go to war with any of these people.
I chew them up and spit them out, though. That's
The fucking answer is, though, so your little inside Aztec killer is completely irrelevant to their lack of one, is what I'm saying. Because they're not a fucking factor.
They are the pillaged. They've been pillaged and mind raped.
I feel like I'm on bath
Mind
salts right now,
raped
Becky.
by society and all of the constructs there with
Mind rapes. Oh wait, it's night creeps.
I guess it takes a warrior inside to fight off all of the influence.
Does it, or does a warrior inside make you suffer more? Make you, because again, your warrior can never fight. Your warrior is forever chained.
And that's why you must
Swordless, weaponless.
the potential energy of fight into another form.
But that's different. That is a drive that exists in the warrior as well. So that's not the warrior. The warrior has that drive which makes him the warrior. The same drive that you would use on something else. Like, for instance, the painter who paints and paints and paints and becomes a legend has the same drive as the warrior. They're just driving in different directions. So again, your warrior is irrelevant. I know, I'm sorry, but your peoples, their time has passed.
Up until recently, that was modern history. But now that we've passed, like...
I watched History of the World Part 1 today.
Part 1?
Yep.
The original?
Yep.
Okay.
Really
It's been a
fun
while
movie.
since I've seen that.
Lots of F words in that, I'll say. F-A-G words.
Oh, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure. They really were doing... Yeah.
They're like, the F-A-G gets it. And then there was like another scene where Caesar's like, hey, F-A-G-G-O-T. You know, hey, Abbott. You know, whenever you watch Abbott and Costello, is it just me who my head I always go, hey, fat Abbott, hey, FAGGOT. I can't help myself.
FAGGOT. Bag mop.
I used to run around the streets of Garfield, New Jersey, hollering, "Hey, Matt, hey, but with the FAGGOT word. Shut the fuck up. Why is he dancing now? Fucking cunt.
You know what movie I watched?
What
so
is
I
it?
felt kind of down the past couple days, but not like down, but down, like I had a brain cloud. You know what that's from?
No, I'm really a great. I'm always everything's perfect inside of my head. I've never
No,
experienced
what the brain cloud? What movie brain cloud is?
Oh no, I don't know what a brain cloud is, movie wise either.
You ever see Joe versus the volcano?
No, I never saw the most famous movie in the planet.
It's the brain cloud. That's what he's told that he's diagnosed with. You have what's called a brain cloud.
I know what the fucking brain cloud. What's this have to do with a movie called Brain Cloud? You're trying to tell me about?
No, I feel like I had a brain cloud, and it was
Oh,
kind of weird because I wanted to
you
watch
do.
some old movies, and I watched a few, and then I watched Joe versus the volcano. When it got to brain cloud, I was like, oh, it's interesting. Maybe I was craving this movie.
I think. And you're breaking up. Your last, ever since I was craving this movie, I heard none of your words. It was just your mouth going.
It was kind of weird craving this movie, and the fact that I felt like I had a brain cloud, and then the brain cloud is the thing that's in the movie.
Mhm.
So it's like almost like my brain was speaking to me to watch that movie. Perhaps.
No, I don't I've told you about the libraries and the ways that I have always used them, smoking the reefer as a little boy, or even prior to the reefer. But the reefer really enhanced this. But this was something I did for years upon years before reefer. At age 11 was when I started the reefer. But most of my time was spent at the library, and yeah, I would walking around in the woods behind it, walking the streets aimlessly, just thinking in my head, and eventually would wander into the library and just aimlessly wander until I just don't look at titles, don't look at nothing. I'm just compelled to a book to where I finally, I have to get there. You get what I'm saying? Because when I'm describing it to you, it almost sounds like, yeah, you're walking in and looking for something. No, I'm not. I'm walking around until I forget that I'm walking around looking for something. You get what I'm saying? I am getting lost within my own thoughts while walking. Once I empty myself, and then
Transcendent trance.
out of nowhere, my arm will reach. I will stop. I will turn. I will reach. That was just a thing I would do every day, and every day what I would open up, it would be a random page, would be something fucking hammer home specific, which they also say about the Bible. You do that because it's just kind of the way shit is. It's just kind of that way.
Now we know why. Every story you tell is a lie because you hung out in La Biblioteca so much.
Correcto, Zen's producer, meditate while walking around. What?
You lie so much because you hung out in the library.
I thought you had a good theory about a library. I don't know. Yeah, because I spent so much time in the library.
I feel like Stevie Blue. Oh,
Idiot.
I'm in Minecraft.
You just go ahead and find anybody who fucking knows me and confirm any story that you can, and you'll never find somebody who knows me to tell you otherwise. You know what? That don't matter. You could figure it out. Other things, you could figure stuff out.
So is Jim dying?
Well, that depends if old Gary McCain accepts my terms of surrender. I will give him the head of Jim Grindle on a platter. I will bring it to him.
So I'm gonna have to,
But he's got to pay up. He's got to pay Damien. He's got to stop love bombing. I'm glad you brought this up. I was going to ask you about this. Damien and I don't agree. Yet Gino, we don't agree on this issue. and yet we still hang out. And literally, the fact that we don't agree with each other means nothing. Just the other day, Becky and I did. Get ready, guys.
Oh no,
Guys, get ready. Hold on to your.
I want to know.
Dude, we disagreed on something in our private chat.
Oh my god.
Yo, in a text.
How did you deal with it?
It wasn't even like with Damien. It was like with words. I forgot what we were talking about before Damien. Oh yeah, with Damien, we were talking with words and text. But like, we had a disagreement.
An argument in text? That's terrible.
In text.
I mean, gives you time to like really.
On Twitter.
Jesus.
Like.
Are we gonna have to give everybody help? Hey, you know what? I heard.
No, because that's the point. Everybody just still sits because we're not all a bunch of.
You know he does therapy twice a week.
What?
He actually said that himself on it. I don't know if I don't think that.
What
was
did he
live.
say?
Stevie Lou does therapy twice a week because he has rage issues. He said it on a show himself. I heard it.
Why don't you just marry him, Luke?
I'm just saying.
Why don't you kiss him and suck his penis?
Maybe I should go for my rage issues too.
Kiss on him. Piazzas. I don't even know what this is about, but I'll
A
just
whole
say it to
litany
you.
of things that I would go there for.
Listen, if
La Biblioteca.
Gary Bacane pays Damien, I quit, and pays Damien by giving him a once a week produced segment on his dumb, stupid, gay in hot water show. But like I said, so I'll give up Jim Grindle under
you mean
that
save the
condition
show?
because he wants, because he wants to cancel Jim Grindle and all of us so hard. Good. Okay. Have it. But you know what? Instead of love bombing, why don't you actually fucking do what you're talking about? So let me tell you what I'm talking about, Luke. Damien and I disagree over Gino right now. And the way Gino basically couldn't give two fucks about him. Talked a whole bunch of shit about him, which, by the way, Damien didn't care to see because, Damien doesn't watch the show that much. Spoiler or something? Who's texting me?
Who does?
A pervert. Haha. Not a pervert. I got a cheat and I can't show you. Oh, yes, I can.
You know what I was
No, I
thinking?
can't.
It's interesting that he wants to cancel
What?
so many people. He wants to cancel them. Probably because he can't sell himself. So he has to cancel other people.
Yeah. Oh, I get it. I think you're the Mexican in this picture. Somebody texted me this. I can't talk about it.
I'm Cheech. Of course.
Mexican Americans. They like eating tacos and they like running and sometimes taking a
Shit, I should probably put an LOL just in case he happened to send that randomly and is not watching.
Mexican Americans.
It's not like I'm just ignoring. Oh, he's got me in an ET basket.
Oh goodness. You're ET? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, going home. So that would be interesting if Jamie
Wait,
did the segment.
can I
What are you
fucking-
do it about? I'm very interested.
Fuck that part. I'm trying to present something to you, you clown.
Oh.
I'm literally trying to set up something for you. Present a thing. Fine.
So you guys hate each other.
Fine. No. Talk about. No, we're not going to talk. Why do you want to give ideas? Don't talk about what Damien could do for Gino. You're just giving out ideas for free. That's money. That shit costs money, bro. Worth more than that.
When you're a jet,
It looks like I have a fucking vein popping out. Look, what I want to ask you is, tell me how right I am when I say this to you. Damien,
I agree with you.
Gino gave no shits about him, was being a cunt to him on the shows, talking much shit. Then, as usual, I say something. Gino fucking responds. Damien reaches out. Gino starts responding with love bombs. and
yeah.
Mr. Buddy Boy.
Tactic. It's a great tactic. It really is.
And it's like, admit it, bro. Stop acting like you suddenly care. You're just a pathetic old man. And coming from me, you fucking slime bag. You're a pathetic old man who is trying to emotionally fucking manipulate our sweet, sad, poor Damian Rogers, who's like Philip J. Fry working in a pizzeria in Australia. Fucking poor guy just wants to make nice things and just have a good old time. And you've made it horrible. All of you clowns and your cancellation efforts.
And
yeah, okay, we're a part of it too, Lucas.
With us?
We hold blame too because we fought back.
With me and Jim,
It sounded sarcastic.
It's a
It
different
half
thing because
was.
we've been in some form of entertainment, trying to do something for quite some time. You've
Trying
seen us-
to do and have done.
Well, I'm just saying.
We have done. I want to play a game next. Thank you for saying that. 33 degrees. Remind me, 33 degrees of the Night Creeps is what we're going to segue into after this. Go on. You were saying, please. Please, don't forget your thoughts. Don't go see the screen and then smoke a hit of pot in the middle of your thought. We can't have any conversation flow. You're like a fucking bird. You're a fucking bird.
It's 'cause I smoked.
Talk to the mic, please.
Oh, hi. It's 'cause I
Yeah. You're breaking. You're losing yourself. Now you're looking away. You're on mic.
Boom, boom.
Oh my God, please go back to the conversation, Luke. Please.
Where now? Gino.
You're impossible. Now he's gonna do this.
No, I really can't remember.
No, please.
Damien and Gino.
You were saying something. I was trying to get through simple little. I was trying to get through a simple thing.
Me and Jim, we've been doing things for a long time that are some sort of art, whether it's music, whether it's writing, acting, the various things. So we're used to this. We're used to people hating. We're used to people not believing. We're used to people
Yeah, like
saying,
terrible comments like this Citizen M piece of shit. Luke can't broadcast gay, so fucking gay. What a jerk. He's so wrong.
He's so wrong.
You're not even mediocre. Please
So we can take
continue.
it. We can take the beatings. We can take the smack. I mean, sometimes they hurt. Of course they do. They always do.
Of course.
But it just depends on how you get up from getting knocked down again, and I get up again.
That was just on my TV before this started in Scrubs. Dude, that show is so gay. Like that show, I forgot how cringy gay. I just love you. I love the way I feel inside your vagina. Oh, I'm gonna need a vagina surgery because you're fucking my pussy so hard. And then it goes from moments like that to hilarious jokes, and then back to these gay fucking moments. And I'm like almost verbatim on the scene. But you were saying we've been in the industry. We've done things. We've done things.
So you're taking Damien, who's trying to break into this, and you're jerking him around like that. Where, hey man, sometimes when you're starting out, it's like
We'll save the show right now, Becky. After this, keep going. Ignore me.
when you're first starting out, you can be manipulated easily by people who are in industry because you feel like you have to impress certain people and you have to get on certain staffs and you have to be in certain cliques. And he doesn't want to piss anyone off. He wants to keep things open. But
that's a little low integrity, no?
No, that's not low integrity, because when you're first starting out, you have to keep open. You can't just start going, okay, I'm going to put walls up here.
But I kind of argued about him with that. Is a little bit. It's like I said the point to Damien. It's like, yes, but when I understand what you're saying is what he said in a way. Not that he's like, oh, I got to whatever, but more like, oh, this is someone I'm friends with. Well, I also don't agree with that either. But anyway, he's like, this is someone I'm friends with, and I just figured I want to be the bigger man. Kind of. I'm not going to talk about his shit, but he doesn't have a beef with him, and he wanted to make that fucking clear. I forgot where the fuck I was going with it. I'm sorry. I'm just so like, I'm so frazzled from the last 5 fucking minutes of what you've just did. Like I want to fucking strangle you to death right now. I don't really. I'm just flustering to kind of gain control of this conversation. But yeah, go ahead.
So Damien, I mean, they've texted a lot, and it's been a while since they've been texting back and forth. And through COVID, I mean, everyone through COVID, whoever you were getting close to, you felt like you became a really good friend. Yeah, that might be part of it as well. And maybe, Gino. One thing.
Oh, low integrity. Since you're stumbling, I'll remember now. I said fucking to Damien, whatever. You don't have a beef with him because he's done nothing wrong to you. Yet he has publicly run a cancel campaign against a show that you're fucking a part of. So how is that not doing something to you? You're fucking collateral damage to him when he wants to come after me or fucking Luke. But he's your buddy? I don't agree. But yet we go right from that conversation to calling each other F words and laughing. But you were saying, I'm sorry, I interrupted you. Carry on.
Oh, because that's what men do?
Yeah, men, Gene. Men.
Men are talking.
Yeah. That's right.
So, yeah, I can understand. I can understand him not
kind
wanting...
of talking. Men are mumbling right now. Our show is Men Are Mumbling. Go on. Men are babbling.
Damien was a big part of that show for a while with the clipping and them yelling his name and other people saying, hey, Damien. It became a thing. Hey, Damien. Hey, Becky. Clip it. That's like a thing now. That all came from that. I understand.
Mm-hmm.
And something may come from Compound. And
which is why Gino should give him the weekly segment.
Gino is loyal to his friends. So perhaps he does consider Damien a friend. And Gino is also that friend who will pop up.
Good. Then if he's his friend Luke, he gives him those 15 minutes a week to fucking do his segment, and because Damien won't have this anymore, because we will give Gino what he wants, we will give him Damien, but he has to give Damien 15 minutes a week on In Hot Water, and we'll quit. We'll quit the Damien world. We'll give him what he wants. Obviously, we'll still be Damien's friends. He can't take that from us. And we have other non-podcast projects we work on. He can't take that from us either. But he wants to take this podcasting stuff from us. Well, he can have it. Because you know what? The other things are far more valuable anyway.
I'm signing this too. Wait. Whoa!
Yeah, you're in on this too now. You're in now. You're in for a penny, in for a pound. I just put you on the market as well. He already hates you.
I won't have a band or a podcast anymore. Oh my god.
Oh, no, if your band's gone, we'll just start a new one. Don't worry about it. We're going to do that anyway. We have to make some music. We have to release some projects. The Night Creeps are going to have to release an album. We're going to have to start with an EP, and it's going to have to come very soon. Period. I didn't even realize until now. I've been trying to think of, because I was waiting to tell you this, pitch this idea or whatever when it's fully formed. You don't want to just babble shit out. And I just haven't had the title. I don't want to use any of my old names that I've always wanted to use. Nothing poppy to really throw at you. And I can't believe it's just been right there, hanging over our heads, under our noses, around, right there. There it is. Right down. There it is. Night Creeps. Night Creeps. Night Creeps will be releasing some music in the near future. And you can't take that from us, Gino Pisconti. But Jim Grindle will die. Jim Grindle's head will be delivered to you on a silver platter if you meet our conditions.
Do I have to die too?
No. You're fine. You don't have to die.
God.
But you have to detach. You don't even do shows with Damien, so that doesn't matter. I have to stop doing shows with Damien. That's what it is. And I have to kill Jim Grindle. He gets two things. I get one thing. Damien, I get the reward of Damien getting proven that Gino's really his friend. And not just a psychotic, fucking, abusive, manipulative piece of shit.
Well,
prove me wrong, Gino.
Everyone that is,
and I will quit everything here that you see.
Everyone that is friends with
Except
Gino
for this
knows
show.
that he is that chaos friend who will just go crazy. He's little. Every once in a while, he turns into a Tasmanian devil. who claims to be like a little cat, little cute cat. Look at me, I'm so cute, I'm charming, like me. And I think what's happened with me is I've had friends like that, and eventually it does go sour because eventually I just get tired of the antics. I just get tired of the, oh, but that's who I am. I'll pop off on them. I'll pop off on them. Oh, wow, it's funny when you pop off on them. I'll pop off on you. Oh, that's not so funny. And then I'll keep going because that's all I really got. Because I want to suppress you. Because I realize that there's actual real talent that could come from. Because people that have, someone who's been in comedy for this many years and has been on TV and has done all these things can't.
The way you're ranting and bitching just turned me so white. It's just it's very unbecoming of you. You're not very un-Mexican and Japanese. Anyway, I'm sorry. Go on. I just had to point out how.
Doesn't have any foothold in something you've had so many chances in, and that's because it's a friendship, but it's not a real friendship. Even with Anthony, with Artie, you were using Artie, you're kind of using Anthony, so it's like that's just what he knows how to do.
Yeah, but were we not using Gino in our climb up the ladder? Isn't that what you're supposed? Doesn't that go back to the beginning of what you started this?
I like to be collaborative.
Sure. How do you know he wasn't trying to be collaborative with Artie? Because you're supposed to find the drunken, washed-up Genos out there. You're supposed to find them, latch onto them, and either fucking eat what they have or help make their table more full. That's how it's supposed to be. That's what your little Aztec fruit guy does inside of you. He comes out and he eats when the time comes.
Well, there's been a lot of pieces bitten out of Gino from everybody. I know that too.
Yeah, but that shit grows back. Those little chunks, they grow back.
Scar tissue that I wish you saw.
You son of a bitch. Are we done with Gary McKean, or do we have more? Oh yeah. So let's see. Yeah, that's. So you do think Gino is love bombing Damien? You do actually agree with me? You weren't saying that as a joke. That wasn't you. You knew what I was gonna say.
I think he's finally. Maybe he's realized that he does like Damien more than he thought. So he's trying to reconcile.
Oh, so then you don't think he's love bombing him and being a manipulative cuckoo? You're an idiot.
I think it's more complicated than that. I think there's a tinge of both. He sees the benefit of it, but of going against.
You're stupid. I just remembered. Remember earlier in the show. Wait, we got to do this. We got to do this. We got to close up something from earlier in the show. Forget everything. This is super important. I remember the theory, or rather, I said when you were gone, I know the theory, but I didn't know how to express it. Suddenly, it came to me. Okay, so here's the deal. I was listening to Tell 'em Steve Dave earlier. They were mentioning how, what would you do if you found out Buzz Aldrin told you that you guys were drunk, and he's like, yeah, that shit wasn't real, that we never landed on the moon. And Walt Flanagan is like, well, then that would just change everything. Then I would know that. If they lied about that, what else would they lie about? They lie about one thing. Why? Then you can't believe them after that. And you hear that. Well, then Brian Quinn and Brian Johnson both said things like, well, you can't. The government lies about things now. So what's different? Why is it the moon landing that matters? And then it's like, because that's like this huge thing if you found that out. But whatever.
It's a giant event.
They said the line that they said was, how why would they lie about one thing but not lie about another? You hear that all the time, right? Like nope. See, I lost the theory. You hear that all the time from the right versus the left. You get what I'm saying? I don't. I got a 5 this morning. I know I always say that, but I always do. I don't sleep. What I do is I smoke so much weed that I trick myself into not real. I think I'm high and not tired. I don't really need to smoke this weed.
Indiscretion in one place doesn't mean that just because you find one spot where someone's cheating doesn't mean they're cheating everywhere. It doesn't mean everything.
No. Maybe what I'm trying to say is it's more like, you know how like when someone's blatantly lying about something and then everyone goes, oh, they wouldn't lie about that. Why would they lie about that? You know, like
Chad Zumach did with the Anthony Cumia thing.
Well, I feel like that's exactly what Gino has done with me, because I don't know, the way I'm starting to become irked as all the things have come out. Ski Mask wants to kill me prior to all this. He's talking to people behind the scenes about wanting to fight me and this and that. Meanwhile, I'm getting talked to by Frank Pellegrino about how, oh, we want to have a fun thing, you know, and literally you have this scenario where, hey, come to this show and let's do this fun scene. And then you pretend it's not a scene and it's a real scene and you're all victims and something crazy just happened. Well, when that happens, it's like anything could have happened there. There could have been violence in that moment, major violence. And I believe that's what they were trying to set up. So it's like, absolutely, that's what they were trying to set up. So when Gino goes in his rants about me without even looking at any of this, and then when you confront him and say, yeah, well, they're lying about the ski mask thing, and it's like, and then because he actually said, this is why I wish I could remember what he said, but when he went on his rant about me, he actually said, why would they lie about that? When I fucking said that, oh, even Chrissy. No, it was Chrissy. I'm sorry. Chrissy tweeted, oh, we just didn't know that who the guests were. It's no big deal, bro. We just forgot to tweet it out today. Every single day, every week, Wet Spot tweeted out who the guests were. The plan was to have this fun scene done on my last appearance at the Wet Spot. Yeah. Then, even up until the one before the next one, everything was showing who was there. They were promoting it. Then comes the one where it is the three of us. Is the first one that they don't show anything. Suddenly, it's all three of us together. I'm not told anything about it this time. After the last time, it was like, oh, no, they don't want to do it.
It's a complete ambush. And just the deliberateness.
But why would they lie? You got Chrissy Mayer on FGTZ asking me, so what's up with the beef about you guys in Ski Mask? Being told then there is no beef. They want a fake radio beef.
You think she remembers anything?
Okay. Yeah. When you talk about the fact, that's the point. How do we keep giving the, what am I looking for? The benefit of the doubt. When if you look at all of the evidence, you have months of evidence of them all knowing about this behind the scenes, on camera. We've got DMs, and it's like, I got to hear Gino say, why would they lie about this? You know, like, ridiculous.
Well, that's like
coming in at a 5, leaving at a 10. Now you're a 0.
You see that Chrissy recently had some trans on. She interviewed
Jesus
trans.
Christ! I'm saying.
Well,
that
I'm just saying,
just for wherever you're going. I don't like it. Go on.
Well,
what
then
are you
she
saying?
put out a tweet. I think today, or earlier, or maybe last night, where she's like, "Oh, I'm too liberal for the right, and I'm too conservative for the left, or whatever." People probably gave her a lot of flack for having this trans girl on. She tries to ride the fence on things almost, or just oh, I didn't know.
She's a liberal. She's not a right winger. She's a grifter.
I talk to our right wingers like Brittany Venti and things like that, or this conservative thing. I'm gonna bring this person on, and I didn't realize people would comment about it, huh? What?
If anybody thinks these people are not just making a buck and living a nice life off of your fucking tears, then you're insane.
You're outraged.
You're outraged.
Around like a roller coaster.
Yeah. Well, anyway, fuck that. I didn't have my theory. I was wrong. Or rather, I didn't have a way to express it because I'm way too tired. But you said we've done some stuff. that we are people who for decades now have done this and that here and there. And I thought, well, I was trying to, I hate when you keep doing that stuff with your fingers. It creeps me the fuck out so hard. I was thinking, what could we theme in with 33 Degrees of the Night Creeps, like the title? What can we fit into that theme? And then I immediately, well, when besides Masonic stuff, when you hear 33 Degrees of Night Creeps, what comes to brain?
33 degrees brings to mind an angle for me.
Okay, forget angles, forget Illuminati, forget sacred geometry, forget the Masons. Just 33 degrees of night
Cold
creeps.
as fuck. I'm chilly.
All right, you're being too literal. 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon is what came to my brain.
Oh, 33 degrees.
And I said, ooh, that would be a fun way that we can all learn a bit more about Luke and a bit more about that super dashing, handsome, swarthy devil, Jim Grindle, by playing a fun game. I was actually thinking, how do we, I was hoping we would have loved to, but I knew we couldn't come up with it in time. It would involve prep. Do a Tell 'em Steve Dave's 1 True 3 Invitational, where we have the fun, because it's a game. Tell 'em Steve Dave stole. It's just 2 lies and a truth, but they put a name on it. So instead of us stealing it and putting a new name on it, just calling it like the Tell 'em Steve Dave Invitational is kind of the joke there. But anyhow, instead I said 33 degrees of the Night Creeps. We play 6 degrees of Lucas Hunton and 6 degrees of Jim Grindle. So the game is, we'll buy time by doing a sample round, but those of you out there, given any name of any celebrity, and we have to tie within 6 degrees, not 33. That's just a clever spin. It's a Masonic reference. That
Could work with that many people. I mean, go ahead.
well, anybody can get anywhere in 33 fucking degrees. Come on now. Larry King. We have Larry King on the table. Luke. And I will say for me, I will exclude Lloyd Kaufman. Because I believe, fuck 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. I think you can 3 degrees yourself anywhere from Lloyd Kaufman. But so I will.
So then that's 5 degrees. So
What?
There you go. Then I know you, so that's 5 degrees. I mean, we just killed the game.
Okay, we have to exclude each other as well.
Okay, from Larry King. Connect to Larry.
To Larry King. How do you connect to Larry King? Within 6 degrees.
Well, everybody, right?
And I will think of the same here. You see, that's easy though, Becky. I'm going to tell you right now. I get 2 degrees from Larry King to Mos Def to me. Larry King interviewed Mos Def. Mos Def was in a movie with me. So that was easy.
I've only been in a couple movies with major.
This isn't a game. This is just
It's your game. This is your game.
This is
not
just
my
bragging.
game. Nobody. Yeah.
But you learn a little bit about us, I thought. But I guess you don't really.
We learn about you. So
No, you're going to 2, you idiot. You have to beat me.
Tracy Morgan.
No. You're doing Larry King still. What is wrong with this man?
I don't know how many. He
Figure it out. I just did it. I just got there in 2 degrees.
I'm gonna have to go always to like the girl Ghostbuster movie.
Okay. See, this is why it's bad. Boom. I just did it. 2 degrees for you. You were an extra in a movie with Melissa McCarthy. She most certainly was interviewed by Larry King. Done. Next, Jim J. Bullock. That's good. That's very, very good. Luke?
Was the most one on Oz? Who's Jim
So
J.
we're
Bullock?
tied right now. He was an actor from Too Close for Comfort. You might want to Google him. Okay, I see a good tie. Ted Knight. Okay, I think I'm going to be able to tie myself to Ted Knight. I think that's where I'm going to go. So we're tied right now, Luke. We better hurry up. Why am I typing Ted Knight? You gotta like talk while you do stuff.
Well,
like
okay, Too Close for Comfort. That was a movie.
Television program.
Okay, a television program. When was it on?
1980 to 1987. It starred Nancy Dussault, Deborah Von Valkenburg, Lydia Cornell, Ted Knight. That's why I'm going with Ted Knight.
Ted Knight. Okay. Who's Jim J. Bullock? All right.
You got, let's see, Betty White, Rodney Dangerfield.
Jim J. Bullock. He looks weird. Is he related to Sandra Bullock?
That was when they had the gay characters on TV shows that weren't gay. They were just flamboyant homosexuals who were like, what do you call them? Confirmed bachelors.
Movies and TV shows. He was in Alf?
Who was it, Alf?
I don't know. Jim J. Bullock? No. Did he do the voice? Someone actually did the voice. Weird.
Let's see. I'm gonna.
Hollywood Squares.
Oh wait, Jim J. Bullock was on Hollywood Squares.
I guess so.
See now, is that cheating? Because for Larry King, you could just say he interviewed pretty much anybody. Hollywood Squares, they had so many fucking celebrities go through that it's you could almost guaranteed connect. I think it might have to be the same episode.
Prince Valium in Spaceballs.
Oh, that was Jim J. Bullock? I never realized that, or did I? I don't recall. I don't know if I realized that. I knew he was a weirdo. Yeah, I knew that. I must have known it. I must have known it.
Jim J. Bullock in Spaceballs with John Candy. John Candy with Dan Aykroyd in The Great Outdoors, and then Dan Aykroyd was in a scene. I'm in the same scene as Dan Aykroyd. I'm running down the street, but you can see me in the back. You can actually see my case, my leather.
So how many was that? Say them again.
That was 3. Because it was Bullock to Candy to Aykroyd to me.
Bullock to Candy to Aykroyd to you. So that's 4 degrees. All right. So I have my work cut out for me here. I went fucking Ted Knight, as my 2nd degree. Jesus Christ! I should have tried. I should have went to like a fucking different route. Oh my God, this creep! There's a night creep in here right now in my studio. I just look over. There's a human being just like this.
It's late. Why are you still up?
It is 1:45 in the morning. All right, I guess this will be our last one. So this will decide who wins. Ted Knight. If I can get from Ted Knight to Mia Farrow, I'm done. If I can get I'm 3 degrees. That's what I'm working on right now. I'm trying to get from Ted Knight to Mia Farrow.
What was the golf movie there?
Caddyshack.
Caddyshack.
But I don't believe she was in that.
In there.
Yeah, I know, but I'm trying. I'm if I can connect these two, I'm done.
Oh yeah.
Because if I go Caddyshack, then I still got to find another. Why can't I find Ted Knight, Mia Farrow fucking movie? Why can't you? Those two have to have been in a motherfucker. The Roses of Caro. Let's see.
Some unknown B movie.
Well, they've both been in a shit ton of movies. They're from the same era.
You only have to go. You can get one more step. You need. I'm 4. You need 3. So
yeah.
1, 2. 1, 2.
Can I take back Ted Knight, or am I locked in on that? How's that work?
No, you don't have to be locked in. This isn't, this is the preliminaries, right? We haven't, this is the first game. first match.
All right.
Match
Who did we
set.
start with? I'm so confused. Who did we start with? Jim J. Bullock.
Jim J. Bullock.
Holy shit. This is a good one, JB. A good one. This makes up for your terrible appearance on that one program.
Oh damn!
It's him. He says he was terrible. I thought he was fine. I didn't think he was great or nothing.
He was
but,
on Battlestars.
He was a little.
Well, semi-regular.
Who was where?
Jim J. Bullock.
All right. I don't think I'm connecting Mia Farrow and Ted Knight. So where else can I take Ted Knight? Where else can I take Ted Knight? I need one more. No. If I get one more than Ted Knight, to win, I have to go Jim J. Bullock, Ted Knight, me.
Ted Knight is one. To whoever and
is
then
two. So then that would make three. So give me yours again. Jim J. Bullock to John Candy to Dan Aykroyd to you.
Yeah.
So Bullock to Candy to Aykroyd to you.
Oh shit! That's three. Yeah,
Right. So I have to connect from Bullock to somebody to me.
Right now. I've had 5.
Right? I have to go Bullock to somebody to me to win. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then
To
I'm
win.
taking back Ted Knight.
Tie.
I'm taking it back.
He doesn't like to tie. He's an Italian. He's gonna
No, I still think Ted Knight's the way to go.
I'm scared.
I really do, because who the fuck else was on that goddamn show? I mean, I could probably get there from Cat. I got to get there from Ted Knight. Maybe I was in a movie with Ted Knight.
Oh shoot! You might have been.
Let's look at his IMDb. I don't think I'm gonna win here.
Oh shit! See, I was in one
Wait,
major thing.
you went from Jim J. Bullock to John Candy, so I went with so I just searched Jim J. Bullock.
You search a Ted Knight, you only go with one of his things. But
God
Spaceballs
damn
had a lot of
motherfucker.
pictures, Too, so can you go to what's her name? The comedian in there. The woman, old lady.
Joan Rivers.
Yeah, Joan Rivers.
Love her.
Could connect to many things.
Boy, he's in a lot of gay things.
I almost feel
Movie-
like that guy Brian too. Brian
Yo.
Chena.
I'm going through Jim J. Bullock, and you got Queer Duck, Gaydar, Men's Mix 1, Gay Shorts Collection, Queer Duck the movie, and then you've got a whole bunch of like regular kids cartoons, Failure Odd Parents, Ned's Declassified, all this stuff. Not saying there's anything wrong with it. You were saying, I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
Kissing Jessica. I kind of I feel like that dude from is it the Brian and Shayna show or the wait, are they the BS show? How many BS shows are there? The BSS is a BS show. Is that be too much BS on the internet in these podcasts, right? Right?
Yeah, too much of what you just said.
He was on Roseanne for one episode.
Okay, I think I can do this.
Seinfeld for one episode.
I think I can beat you.
Oh, 5 episodes of Alf. Neil Tanner. So he must have been like the uncle or something.
Of what? Oh, because Alf. I was thinking Tanner's like Full House.
Alf. Full Moon High. Oh.
I'm trying to get, if I can get from him to Danny Glover, then I win.
Oh, Switch was a movie he was in.
No, I don't think we can do this either. Well, I think we've just managed to give the most boring ending of any show we've ever done. Night
You
Creeps?
can only go up from here, right, folks?
Luke wins. 33 degrees of Night Creeps. Luke is crowned the winner because I quit. I'm too tired. I gotta go to fucking bed. I can't. I bet you. Nope, you win. You win. I was gonna say I'll rematch. I'll come back with an answer in the next episode, but nope. I lose. I lose here. I lose now. It's over. I lost.
I won something.
You won.
Oh my god! I thought I lost everything. I thought I was supposed to fuck everything up and lose everything. I won something. This is great.
I don't want to quit. I don't want to quit. I'm so fucking still looking. J bollocks.
So other than that, you're still getting followed by a cop? We didn't even talk about that here. You've been talking about it on the morning show, but not here. I guess you don't want to. Or not followed, but being a dick. Well, it's kind of a job description, isn't it?
Yeah,
Is it?
not since it happened.
And it shouldn't be, but I think a lot of them think it is. Because being authoritative is kind of being a dick, but there is a line, Gino. Sometimes some people shouldn't be given power because they automatically abuse it.
Good job, circle back. That's a very good job.
Bam! You know, he was talking about when Aaron left, and he said, oh, you know, when he first started doing some weird stuff, I went up to the boss and I was like, hey, man, I mean, I'm not talking about any Omerta stuff or anything. Or what? Omerta? Is that what it is? Omerta stuff.
Uh-huh.
But, you know, he's acting weird and I'm loyal and blah, blah, blah. So, you know, he put that seed in Anthony's ear about that. And so, I mean, Aaron did want to get out of there anyway, which was probably a good choice.
You think? Well, what happened? You know, I hate that I was thinking about this recently, but it was a program I enjoyed. And what happened was, because it was when he talked about it, I saw the clip about Omerta, and when, what?
Oh, you did? Okay.
I did. And then I got to thinking that when Aaron gave that ultimatum about the drinking, it was on air. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't talk about it prior or off air. We don't know. But let's just pretend that was the first time ever. Let's say if that were the first time ever Berg said to him, yo, you're out of control. You need to stop. He gave him the friendship test. And I imagine if Gino would have said, yes, I will do it. And he would have said, well, we're not really doing that. I was just testing you. But you do need to fix yourself. Might have went something like that. I'm a grown man. You're a grown man. I can't force you into a rehab, but I can tell you as your friend, you need to fix yourself. Kind of conversations that go in that direction. Mm-hmm. And maybe that was Aaron's intent, but maybe whatever. Maybe it wasn't. But I feel whether he knows it or not, that's what it was. And Gino failed. He failed the friendship test, and that's when Aaron said, fuck it. He fucking moved on and, you know, threw his baggage against the wall and said, fuck this noise.
Yeah. Oh, well. Seems to happen a lot.
Indubitably-doo.
What is that? Are you just afraid of having an actual deep connection with somebody, so you have to hang around with the shallows? Oh.
Well, Joan Rivers would say, if you want to make an impression, you always walk in a room talking. It doesn't matter what anybody else is saying, because what you're saying is the most important thing in the room.
He kind of does that. He forces that.
He does, but too much, because then somebody else says he who fucking just blabbers and blabbers and blabbers gets his jaw broke by a cowboy.
Actually have something to say. Be more clever.
That's the thing, exactly. Be more cleverer. Joan Rivers had something to say. Joan Rivers was fucking hilarious. Let me ask you something, Lucas. Do you think, because I've listened to a lot of old comedy and a lot of different comedians and their and acts and shit. Do you think Joan Rivers just had one act that she just repeated over and over and over and over for like a decade or two?
She was continually writing, from what I remember.
Because writers
she was
write.
also doing a lot of different appearances everywhere, and didn't want to repeat herself all the time. So yeah, she was constantly creating, constantly.
Mm-hmm. And when I listen to Uncle Gino is Right, I think it's called. What is Gino's weird ass album title? It's fucking weird. Weird to tether jokes around your niece like that. That's just weird. It's one thing to have it in the act, but to be so heavy and to sort of like base an album around that. I'm just saying it's not yoga hosers. Let me film my daughter in yoga pants just so I can get a peek at fucking Johnny Depp's daughters at Butthole. It's not that. It's not that bad, but it's a weird. Maybe it's worse. I don't know. It's a weird choice. Maybe it is as bad. I don't know. I think it's weird. But what's his album called? Daddy Does It Again.
Daddy Does It Again. He should actually be calling himself.
That should be his next album. Gino Bisconti. Daddy Does It Again. Fucking 10 years later, makes another album.
That's what he is now. He is a grandpappy.
You don't know the name of his album or what? Uncle Gino. Do you or not? If you could just say you don't fucking know, I can search for it.
I don't. I said.
Yeah, but you don't understand that your mic doesn't work.
I have no idea. I'm not.
You have to fucking suck it like a cock. Pretend it's like the cocks that you go out at night in your minivan. And suck.
No, that was my little S10 I was talking about. A minivan. I don't have a minivan.
My mistake. What am I looking for? I'm just thinking of like, weird stuff. I don't even want to think about it. Uncle.
Can't even find it.
I don't even want to type Uncle Gino. Gino. It's on Spotify. Uncle Gino is amazing.
Oh yeah. Uncle Gino is amazing.
So it's not Uncle Gino is Right, but I listened to that album. It is from what year? Let's see. Does Spotify tell without clicking? Oh, I gotta click.
You don't want to give them.
No. Just it's. I just hoped I could see it somewhere else. No, it says 2017, but I don't think that's when this album came out. I really thought it was earlier than this, but maybe it's not. Maybe I'm wrong there. Anyway, that album, I heard his album. Then I saw his stand-up years later. Same material. It was the same material I hear him repeating over and over again. And In Hot Water is his comedy act. Like, the funny things he says 84 times are jokes he tells on stage. And it's like, yeah, okay, guy. Just think about it. Gino Bisconti is that guy who just shows up and tells the same jokes you've heard 80 times. And you sit there and you're like, yeah. And then you like try to tell another joke, a new joke, maybe a joke nobody heard. You're like, all right, well, you know what? This old timer likes to tell his old fucking fogey jokes, but at least he's a launching pad for more creative jokes. So let's tell more creative jokes. And then he just sits there and like doesn't get it and just fucking shit faces you, and then just tells another fucking lame fucking dick and fart joke that you've heard 18,000 times.
Imagine being someone who gets to see, maybe he says he's going to do an album. He's going to, fuck it, I'll do it at LOL, because that's the only place you can do it. But
telling you, we should book ourselves there.
but he all his material is probably stuff that he's been talking about for the past 2 years, or ever since that last album. Probably
that's what I'm gonna say.
All the COVID stuff. Imagine being.
There's not even much COVID stuff in his act. That's the disappointment. Like,
I think it is. There is more now. I think he might have added. He says
I've seen him pretty recently.
So, imagine being a fan of In Hot Water and then going to see his comedy and realizing that he's been working these same jokes for the past.
Tommy McNulty should go to LOL and record his sets
as his open mic. That's pretty much what he's been doing. It's Gino's personal open mic where he brings his.
But Aaron Berg did that too, just to a lesser. He had more jokes. Gino has a very sparse set, and every time I've seen him, it's been either the same jokes in the same order, The same joke slightly varied. The last time I saw him was horrendous. Or the time when he was just ranting in the rain and fucking boasting himself about how great he was. I'm a real stand-up because I'm doing comedy in the rain. In the rain. Meanwhile, Matt Mead is crying. Yeah, but I've spent all my money on this equipment. I really need to get it out of the rain. And he's like, I'm a rebel, Dottie. No. Cunt.
Yeah. The luster is gone. The Emperor's has no clothes.
He's a tiny little cock.
We saw it.
He's a little baby.
Kind of a small guy, anyway. I mean, kind of.
I found a peanut. Are we ready to end? I found a peanut. I found a peanut. I found a peanut in my hands.